This conference will now be recorded.
So in yesterday's class, we saw the basics about Blazemeter, why we are going to Blazemeter, and what is the Blaze advantage of having Blazemeter over other tools, right? And today, let's see some functionalities inside Blazemeter. Let's see a recording in Blazemeter today. So let me open my web Chrome. So if I have to start a test, I just have to go to this page, start testing now. So to record a test script in Blazemeter, you just have to download a Chrome extension. So let me search for Chrome extension Blazemeter. So this one which has web store in it. So click on that link. And here, since I already have the extension, it's showing me remove from Chrome. Otherwise, it will show me add to Chrome. So let me remove this and see now. So when you click on this web store link, you will have this option called add to Chrome. So I'm adding it to Chrome. Okay, so it got added. So all my extensions will be under this button. So this is a plugin extensions. So here you will see a Blazemeter. So let me create a recording. Let me record a testing instead of manually creating it. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to go to the Blazemeter, and here you see a record button, right? So let me record this, and I'll open a demo page which is already given by Blazemeter team. It is the demoblaze.com. So you can do your load testing over here. And because we are not supposed to do load testing in any of the common websites, any of the private website, for example, Amazon or Flipkart or any other website, you are not supposed to do load testing because which will crash their website and it is ethically and legally wrong. So I'm just using a demo website given to me by Blazemeter. And here you would see I didn't do anything. I just opened the script, opened the page, and you see here it is 3 and 0. You guys could see the number here, 30. Is it visible? Is it visible, guys?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So here I haven't clicked on anything, but it still shows me 3, but this 3 is under UI and under JMX it is 0. This because it is recording both Selenium and Jmeter. Selenium is for functional testing and Jmeter is for performance testing. Since I haven't touched any HTTPS request, which I haven't triggered any HTTPS request, it's not having any test case under JMX. But I have opened the website, so which will be the part of functional testing. So under this UI, I see 3. And yeah, let me open this, add it to cart. Sorry, when something happened, let me re-record this. Let me record this. What is the problem? Okay, so it is recording. Let me open demo link.com. So here, yeah, here you 3 and 0. Let me go to laptop and then click on this laptop. So here now you see here it is full. As I click on, as I progress in my testing, as I click on new web pages and as I click on HTTPS request, I see the JMX number is increasing. So now I'm adding it to cart. So here I place my purchase. So let me give OK. And then here I want to stop the recording. So I have stopped it. After stopped it, this particular pop-up will go away. So I can go and click again. And I'm opening it again. So this is what I have saved, demo 123. So here it records both JMX and Selenium test cases. It also includes constant timers for performance testing. So let me go to the edit. It shows all the website, I mean, all the HTTP requests we have triggered from the website. So here, these are the HTTP requests we have triggered cart and then index and product. So let me click on this and this. So it gives me all the data like what is a label URL, what is the method. Since it is a get, I don't see any payload here. And there are some headers which will have any auth key or the website URL, all those things, whatever header the API is expecting. So all those headers are captured. So let's see. Header 1 is having the browser detail. Header 2 is having which type of product we are choosing. It's mobile. So which type of platform you're using, it is Windows. So it has all those headers inside it. And then we have multiple requests. So I see both are same. So what I'm trying to do, I want to delete this. So let me delete this. Click on this. See, here you see a window icon. I'm going to click on this and then I can give remove or I can give duplicate. I can add any object or string. I can transform it. I can sort it. So here I wanted to remove. I just removed it. So the second Jmeter.com got removed. And again, I see two products. I'll remove this. So after recording, you can modify it. You can modify the payload. You can modify the header detail. All those things you can do. So here, what I'm going to do after I edit, modify, I want here I see three options. Taurus, JSON, and JMX. Since I want it as a JMX, I'm going to click it as a JMX because I have Jmeter and I want to load the script in the Jmeter and see how it is created and what the content it has. So my JMX is downloaded. So this is my JMX. So to open this, I want to open, I want to have Jmeter. So let me go to my Jmeter path. So here is my Jmeter. Yeah, here is my Jmeter. Now let me go to the downloads where I have the demo.jmx. So this is our demo 123, right? Let me modify, date modified. So okay, demo and demo 123, both are there. Let me open this demo 123. So here you see multiple header detail. Header manager has the agent, platform, whatever we saw over the Blazemeter screen. It is always in the header. If you don't want, you can go ahead and you can delete it. And it has defined variable. Defined variable, we have base URL as demoblaze.com, and then other detail, HTTP request defaults, and clear cache on each iteration, and then clear cookies on each iteration. We have a cookie manager to do this. And then we have a thread group finally, and it has all my requests inside it. So here, this is my first request. Name is a demo. This is just a name. It's not going to affect your test. You can give anything here, which will change. Maybe I can give home page. See here, it changed to home page, and here you see base URL. We have seen here, right? User defined variable under they have saved demoblaze.com inside the variable called base URL one. That is what we see here. They have given the variable. So in Jmeter, if you have to pass a parameter, this is how you have to do dollar symbol and open and close curly braces. So we have this, and it has all requests we have recorded, whatever we have did over the page, it recorded everything here. This is a name, there is a parameter, and this is a value of the parameter. And you see there is a constant timer. Constant timer is what we were like waiting before each request. For example, I hope you all guys know what is constant timer, but when you land on one page and before you click on the next, so I landed here. So I wanted to decide which one I want to go for, either phone or laptop. I'm thinking for few seconds. Then I'm hitting on laptop. Then again, I'll be going through all the other items available. I'll be taking few seconds before I go and hit something else, right? So all those timers is also captured. So here you see that constant timer is 18 second. This is given in millisecond. So it is 18 second. Let me increase the size. Generator getting stuck. Let me reopen it. So here the constant timer is 0 because I haven't taken much time. I have deleted one of the requests also here. And here the constant timer is 104. And here it is 10 second, which is 10,000 millisecond, which is nothing but 10 second. I've taken 10 second. So all these details were added, and it also has HTTP model, which has all the details. If it's not required for your test, you can go ahead and delete them. So I can save the script, I can modify the script, and I can save it in my local. Later I can upload, I can go to. So here I can create a test or create a project. So let me create a new test. Okay, it's not allowing me to do that. Let me open this. Okay, let me rename this. Now it's time to change the display setting. So here under, yeah, let me open a test. Okay, I'm inside functional tab. So I'm going to performance tab, and here I'm going to create a test. So create a performance test, and then here I can upload my JMX script, whatever we have downloaded it from the recording. I can upload it here. So we don't need data, so I'm closing it. Here, the number of users I want to onboard is 20, and I wanted to run it for 20 minutes, and the ramp up time is 1 minute. And this is a location. Here I can change the location. I can give Canada, I can give US. So let it be US, Virginia, and it is inside GCP, which is Google Cloud Platform. And so here, my test is created. I can just trigger it. So it's 20 user, 20 minutes, and let me give for 6 minutes. Okay, I'll go and give run test. So my test is done, and I'll go back to the screen recording thing. So we had screen recording here, right? Okay, our screen recording is gone because we have downloaded it. Let me quickly record one more. I'm just stopping my recording. So here you see three options. One is save. We have did already. We have did edit also. It goes to this page. Here you can edit it and you can download it if you want. And the other thing is save. So here you see three options. One is Jmeter, the other was Selenium. Jmeter is for performance, this is functionality, and both. So here, if you click on both, the Jmeter will be JMX and Selenium will only be in YAML type. So it will be downloading only the YAML Selenium file. But if you want to give some different, if you want to choose some different Selenium, I don't know how to increase the size of the font, because if I increase, some part of the website is not visible for me. What happened to this? Actually, when you have a paid version given to you by your company, you will not face this issue. Since it's a free version, free trial I'm using, it's creating lots of delay and issue. So here you can go here and give on Selenium, and I can choose either C Sharp or Java or Python. So here we have Python WebDriver plus unit testing, and Ruby also we have, XML we have. So usually people use Python and Java. I have seen hardly people using C Sharp or any other type. Some nowadays we started using YAML also. So let me give Python WebDriver and save it. So when I click save, it is getting downloaded to my local system. So something is getting downloaded. Let me refresh this page. So this is what is getting downloaded. It's in the process of downloading. And here we have one more option called run. So here it has three options inbuilt. One is just Jmeter, and the other is GUI functionality, Selenium script. The third one is both Jmeter plus Selenium. So let me click on performance Jmeter. So I'm asking it to run. So it is telling creating a test and it's launching the test. Data uploaded successfully. What happens? It downloads a script and then it uploads into my BlazeMeter workspace, and then it's trying to start the test. So whenever we run some test, wherever execution is, whenever we run some test, it initially let me stop this test, whichever I'm running manually, because with the free trial version, I cannot run two tests at a go. Let me stop this. I'm terminating the test. So see here, this is how it happens. It checks it does all the pre-processing work and then it launches the test. So let's write. If it is taking, here you see a timer is running. If it is taking more than 3 minutes, then it's something that problem with the placement or problem with the startup. You can stop the test, you can abort it, and you can restart it.
Hello, Anu, we can't hear you.
Really sorry, something happened. Okay. So since when you couldn't hear me? I can walk through again. Maybe I'll start from this page. So what I was telling was this page will tell me what is the user number. So user is 14 and hits per second is 53.53 and the error is 0. So when you go through this, wherever you click, it shows that particular point data. So you can keep your pointer here and take a snapshot. Here, this tell me hits per second, which is a throughput, and this is a response time, which tells me how long that particular request, mm, uh, how long it processed to respond you back with the response. So here it is 51.4, and slowly the response time has decreased, which is really good because the lesser the response time, the higher the throughput is. So here in our test, we see only 200. There is no error. See here, it is 0% error. I don't see any error. If there is any error, it will tell me what all the error I have, either 500, which is 5xx or 4xx. And going to the request status, here I see all the test cases I have. So I haven't named my test cases. I have just the recording had the URL only in the test case name also. I didn't rename it, so you don't see any name here. But this particular, let me order this according to sample. So this particular index, I mean, launching the main page 62 times this request was triggered, and this request was triggered for 60 times, and you will see cart is triggered for 107 times because I was adding twice, I believe. I was adding product twice. Similarly, in similar fashion for 60 user, it was trying for 107. And if you have any error, it will tell you what is the error percentage. And if you have to send this as a report, this report to your higher management team, if you want only 99 percentile, you can keep only this. There are other options also. What is the error count, like how many sample, how many requests got, individual requests got failed, all those things that shows here. I can apply this, and I can download in the form of CSV. In the same tabular column, it will be downloaded. So usually I'll download this and I'll remove the column which is not required to send it out to my management. So I'll do all the analysis. I will mark red, blue, green, all those color coding I'll do, and along with that, I usually send the stat. So this by this looking at this, my team will understand how long the test was running. This here it is 3 minutes. It started around 8 and it stopped at 8:03. And how the graph is the TPS was increasing initially because the user was also increasing. And here the user, all the 20 users got onboarded. So here any after this point, the user is not going to increase. And but the TPS is slowly reducing. So this graph will explain a lot when you have to share the result to your team. And for example, I my test had some error, and the error started around 8:02, and I don't want to show that, or I want to show only till the point, till before the point the error started. I want to show only this. I want to capture the metric before the error got started for analysis. Then I can capture this. This is not going to show me an error. Here you see before it was 107 and 62 something, right? All this got reduced. When I go here further, so it is going to calculate only from this point to this point, which is few seconds, 1 minute, yeah. Which is for 1 minute. It is going to capture only these three things, whatever happened in that first 1 minute, and going to give me a report. So this page I cannot control, I cannot change. This chart will stay as it is. I cannot reduce the timing and change it. But and here this is the error page. Since this is a demo test, it's not having any error in it. This is not showing me any error here. Otherwise, we have three tab. Label is nothing but my test use case name. So if you are interested is only in cart. cart test case, then you can go and since we don't have any error, it's not displaying anything here. So you can go and click on the cart and you can see all the response code. Similarly, if you have 500 in most of the requests and you want to see only 503 error, you can click on that. It will show the count, like how many requests had received 503 out of how many total requests. All those details will be given here. And if you had set any assertion against your test case and your test case is failing because of the assertion, not because of the application or the server capacity, but because of the assertion, then you can see them under this assertion name. So this is my original test configuration. Before I trigger the test, I gave 20 user and I gave 1 minute ramp up, which is nothing but 60 seconds. And I gave 6 minutes as a duration, but I stopped when it was 3 minutes. I stopped this test. So that's why we see only 3 minute test. But initially I gave 6 minutes. So this will give me an idea. If somebody else ran the test and they wanted you to analyze, then you can go and see what is the test configuration they have given and how long the test ran and when the error started. So you can gradually increase this and you can see the error percentage will change. For example, if the error has started at this point, until then you will not see error percentage, any error percentage apart from 0. So when you go here, it will tell you what is the percentage. Then you can go here. Slowly you can see how the error started appearing in your test. So you can drag this timeline and you can view this error percentage. This will tell me a detailed chart. This is not going to tell me any detail. It is giving me an overall outlook. But here I'll see a detailed view. So I am concerned only about the card. For example, I can give only card. This is going, so our card started here because the user only onboarding took few seconds, 1 second, and after that particular second, the initially the user were doing main page and adding a product, then index, then card. So it took few seconds for this request to be triggered by user. So that is why I see here. So from here, this blue color, you see here the color coding is blue for this particular card. So from here it started and all response time. When I click on this, only that is getting highlighted. This will tell me what is the response time, how the response time change throughout the test. For example, to do the resilience testing, what I do, I run the test, then I go and stop my server, my application server. I go and bring it down, and I wanted to see how the test is, how what is happening to my test. Because if for some reason, if my server is crashing in real time, if my production server is crashing in real time, and I wanted to how many, if 10 users or 15 users using my system during that particular time, how many requests got dropped and how many users were affected. That was a detailed report I want to generate. In that case, I can see how much response time and what is the deviation. All those things I can see in the form of chart. So since I don't have error, I'll not see anything here. So when I go and click this, error is 0. That is why it's lying in the bottom against 0. So again, I can see what is the error. When I go and click, it will tell me the number. So here you can see hits per error, hits per second error is 0, and throughput, which is hits per second, is 1, and the response time is 35 seconds. So here, depending on my test case, I'll be choosing different things. If I wanted to show only P90 and only for this particular request, I have to choose P90. For this particular, I can disable everything else. When I click on it, all the other things will be disabled. So this is a P90 of this particular product page. So in the product page, this is a P90. And if I wanted to see only max of this product page, and this is a max, there is no much difference between max and P90. So let me give minimum. So this is a minimum here. It took 8 seconds to process, and here it took 7 seconds to process. But when I click on max, so this is 3 minutes the test. We cannot see much here. When we create our full test suite and run, we can do more analysis here. This chart will help us to answer all the question we get from management. Whenever we share some result, whenever I share this result with my manager, he will set up a 1 hour call with me, and he will be asking multiple questions. When the test started, when you started seeing error, at what point you started seeing error, how many minutes after the test was triggered, the system was performing good, and what is a P90, what is a P. So usually I know what all the questions I'll be getting. So based on that, I'll be capturing different screenshot to explain him. But whenever he was asking something, I'll open, share my screen, and I'll show that particular thing, and we will discuss why this happened, what could be the reason, and we'll go and check the logs further to understand. So here latency you have and response code you have. We have only 200 response code in our test, right? We also have some 304. 304 is nothing but redirection. Whenever we call demoblaze.com, it is redirecting, internally redirecting to some different name, different HTTP. So that is why we see 304. Even in Google, you will see 304. So let me open the inspect. Let me give google.com. Okay, let me start this. Okay, it's recording everything. I don't have any filter. Okay, let me give all. Blog request. Let me give all. Let's see again. Okay, it's recording now. So let me stop this recording. Okay. So here you see I have given google.com. So I have given www.google.com. I didn't give www dot or https. I just gave google.com, and internally it is calling https, and this www is removed and it is calling google.com because it is telling moved permanently. So the location got moved. So the user need not know whether the location got moved or not. You just have to, it will automatically redirect. If there is a name change, when we call this, it automatically calls something else. So if you give www.google.com, it is going to call this google.com. So let me clear all this. Okay. So let me give www.google.com. Okay, I didn't start it. Okay, let me stop this. So I have given www.google.com. Here you don't see one more request. Initially we saw two requests. One is triggered by me, the other is internal call. Since I have given it correctly, it is not going to do any other call. So this is what redirection is. So that's why we see here. Where is our test? Okay. So that is why we see the response code as 304. They have some redirection. Okay, they have some redirection. This all this demo.blazemeter is not having any redirection, but this cart and index and this these two are having, and also yeah, these two are having redirection. The cart and index is having in implicit redirection, internal redirection. So I can choose this. So we will, I mean, whenever we start our course, we will pick some scenario. We will build our test, and based on the question asked, based on the scenario, we will choose. I mean, the analysis and the report we generate will change. So we will see that later. So this is all about you have to know about this page. Summary, timeline report, request chats, and engine health we don't bother at all. And error. Sometime if I wanted to go and check log, it will give me this only. So whatever I see in this view result tree, right? That I'll get from here. Here I can click on this Jmeter log and I can download it also and I can open it via my Jmeter and I'll see which all the request got failed and what was the response I received. Because here you can only see the number and the error percentage or what is the response code. You will not see what is the response message here in BlazeMeter, right? So if at all it's needed, then we can go and download this and we can open it in our JMeter and we can check that. Any doubts, guys?
Yeah, I have one doubt. So that
Yeah.
constant time similar to think time, right? That we
Sorry?
do that constant time that was appeared in JMeter. It was similar to think time, right?
Yeah, it
For
is
every
similar to think time. Yeah, you have a pause between this request and this request. It's nothing but think time. We have a different timer to apply think time. One among them is a constant timer. So we have timer, we have uniform random timer. So if you know that it might take from 2 seconds to 10 seconds, the user might take from 2 to 10, then we can give uniform random timer. It will pick some time between 2 to 10 and this constant timer is always constant. It is going to exactly give that second. While recording, you will have an option. Where is my recording? So you see an advanced option. So like filter pattern, and here you randomize the recording times. If you want to randomize it, since I didn't start it, this is not enabled. Otherwise, I can check this. I can check this if I wanted to give some randomized recording times.
okay, right,
That you
okay,
can control from here. Otherwise, later, if you feel that it's not required and this is huge or this is very less, you can later change this and save this file and you can upload it back to the BlazeMeter.
okay, got it. And I have second question, right? While recording through the blaze meter, so we don't have to do the correlation, right? I mean,
No, no,
in
we don't
JMeter.
have to do that. Yeah, we don't have to do that
Okay, okay,
in
that's great.
BlazeMeter. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Tilly, you have any doubts, any question?
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, then we can wind up the session here and we can see in our next session. Thank you, guys. Bye. Have a great
Thank
day.